Started on my workbench, I think, today. I got my radial arm saw pushed up against this wall. I'm planning on using this bench. I moved the bar. It was sitting out here. And so I pushed it up against the wall. I'm going to try to use this as a workbench. It's a real nice piece of wood. I don't know if it's a solid piece of wood or not, but it looks like it's one solid piece, probably pine. But it's 9 foot long, 10 foot, something like that. It's a little over 9 foot. But anyway, here's my makeshift light, because I still don't have no lights in here other than these two fluorescences fixing to go out. I unboxed my table saw, my cheap little starter table saw. But I got wood coming tomorrow. What I need to do is I need to get this radial arm saw up to this level, because I really like the height of this. This is 42 inches. I want to make this just like a workbench, and I don't want to get rid of this piece of wood because the lady who lived here before, they really enjoyed this, and I just don't want to get rid of it. I want to keep it here and use it. Yeah, I'm going to use it as a workbench, but at least it's being used. But so I'm going to keep that, and that's at 42 inches high. And so I got to bring my radial arm saw up to meet that. It's 6 inches shorter, so I'm going to have to, well, one of the first things I got to do is I've got to get all this sheetrock off this workbench. It's 5/8 sheetrock they put on there with nails, so I got to bust it all off, and then I got to get this thing here mounted to the back wall. It's just real loose. It's not even bolted to the wall. But I got to get this side torn off. I got to get all this sheetrock torn off of there and throw it away. And then I'll get underneath there and I'll mount it to the wall, to the studs in the wall. But after I do that, I'm going to raise this table saw up to where it's flush here, and I can use this fence or roughly this fence. I'm not sure if it's going to be here or if I'm going to move it back, because I think I'm losing some. There's my light. See, it's just shut out. Piece of junk. But anyway, I want to move it. Maybe move this fence back a little bit. I think I'm losing a little bit of board that I could be cutting, because I am back a little ways. So, but anyway, move this fence back. But I want to raise this up to this level here, so I can have this will be going back to the wall just a little bit, right about there. And that'll give me enough here to, if you're about looking at it the way it's going to turn out, to where I got enough space here to run a good 2x6. Something like that. I can run a pretty long board down through there if I really want to. Now eventually, this top may not work out. I may take it off and move it and do something else with it and put another top on there. But once I do that, my plan is to move these cabinets and get rid of that stove and all this down through here and put this bench, make that bench 42 inches. All the way around here to the door, and the freezer is going to be gone. Obviously, this corner here is where my machine's going to go, but when I get it built. But I want to make a workbench go all the way around, so I got plenty of places to put my tools. But yeah, so that's the plan. I want to get the sheetrock off of the bench and get it mounted to the wall. Get my radial arm saw up to the level of the bench, And then tomorrow I've got the 2x4s coming to start my table slash, let's see, assembly table slash outfeed table slash table saw table. I'm gonna build this to where it's sitting inside the table, and I've got plenty of room to for an outfeed on that end, so I can run my material through. I'm going to extend this piece of junk fence. Since this table saw is it's really cheap junk, but we use what we got. But anyway, I want to take this fence, when I put the new table up here, come all the way out here, probably so I can get at least 24 inches in between the fence and the blade. So somewhere like that, so I can get at least half a sheet, and we'll see how that works. But anyway, does anybody want any bar stools? I got a bunch of them. Hey, there's my light. So my plan, I don't know what my plan is. I'm going to run a 2x4 the rest of the way across, and then I'm going to push this snug up against the wall, and I'm going to lag this top here all the way down into that 2x4 or similar. That's my plan. But then I'll also be able to raise up my radio alarm saw. That's this episode of the Mikey Show. Probably be a lot more shorter episodes. I just want you guys to know that I'm working on this fiasco by the Cisco and the Mikey Show.